Hello there. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a Japanese style pagoda in Minecraft. So we'll get started with your block list that you're going to need. You're going to need some polished andesite, stone brick stairs, polished andesite stairs and slabs, dark oak fences and fence gates, dark oak trapdoors, dark oak buttons, bone blocks, spruce logs, dark oak planks, stairs, and slabs, lanterns, stone buttons, an anvil, stone brick walls, and an end rod. Alright, let's get started. So what you're going to do first is you're going to lay out the base of the pagoda, which is going to be a 15 by 15 square. So what you're going to actually do is place your polished andesite like so, and then you want to place another block right on top of that. And then you are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So you just want to do this all the way around for your base for the pagoda. So that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. And you want to make sure on the corners that you are placing a block just like so. Then you want to go ahead and finish off the base just like so. Alright, so that's going to be the base for your pagoda, and what you're going to do is you're going to take some of the dark oak fence and fence gates, and you're going to place a fence on the corner of the base just like so. And what you're going to do is count out 2 spaces right here, and place some fence gates like so. And then on this one, you're going to place a fence, and you want to do the same thing on the other side, just like so. And it looks like right here, I might have forgotten a step, so we're going to do that one more time. And you want to have a 1 block gap in the center right here. And just to make things a bit easier, I'm going to go ahead and mark out the center of the pagoda just to stop any confusion. On the other side, you're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, place a fence, 1, 2, and place a fence. On the other side, 1, 2, fence, 1, 2, fence. Alright, and then on this one right here, 1, 2, fence, 1, 2, fence, 1, 2, fence, 1, 2, fence. Then you want to do the same thing on this side right here. 1, 2, fence, 1, 2, fence. So you should have a sort of border going around it just like so. What you're going to do now is, I did forget to list one of the blocks you're going to need, and that's going to be some regular stone bricks. What you're going to do in this step is you're just going to fill in base of the pagoda just like so. This one shouldn't take you very long because of how small the space is. However, if you do want to use World Edit and make this go by a lot quicker, then you can go ahead and do so right now. I don't feel like I'll be using that in today's video, so you just want to do this until the base is filled in. Just like so. And we're getting close to filling this in, and there you go. So what you're going to do next is we're going to build the stairs leading up to the pagoda. So you're going to take the polished andesite, the stone brick stairs, and the polished andesite stairs and slabs, and we're going to do this. We're going to take the stone brick stairs, we're going to place them 1, 2, 3, just like this in the front entrance right here. We're going to take some of the polished andesite and place some on the bottom right here. And take some stone brick stairs and place them just like that, connecting. Then you want to form an L shape with the blocks just like so. And what you also want to do in this little corner right here is place an extra block like that. You'll see why this is important in just a moment. On the top of this block right here, we're going to go ahead and place a polished slab like so, and then on these we're going to place polished andesite stairs just like so. And for this gap right here, we're actually going to take the stone brick stairs and fill it in just like that. This block, the reason it is here is because it doesn't create a gap like that, and you can see the nitty-gritty of the interior. So we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. And what you're going to want to do is repeat this same step throughout all three sides. So once again, you're going to place some stairs just like that, polished andesite on the bottom, stone brick stairs, and you're going to create this sort of upside down T shape, just like so. Some polished andesite slabs on the top, and the stairs going down like so. And then in the gap, you just want to place your stone brick stairs like so. That's just going to be one corner done. We're going to repeat the same thing on this side. This isn't really too difficult of a step to follow, so you should have no problem following this. If you do want to pause and go back though, then you can go ahead and feel free to do so. And we're coming up to the last one right here. And you want to place your slabs and stairs like so, and fill in the empty space with the stone brick stairs. Alright, and now what you're going to do is you're going to take the polished andesite slab, and you're going to count out one just like this, up to this one right here. And you're just going to make a bit of a border going around like so. One like so. Fix that, and then count one once again. And then you want to count one again. Alright. That is going to be the base of the pagoda completed. Now we are actually going to get a good start on the actual building itself. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your spruce logs, your dark oak stairs, your dark oak planks, your dark oak slab, your lantern, and your bone blocks. You're also going to need the fence gate, the trapdoor, and the button. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the corner right here, and count one just like so. And this is going to be the first corner. And you're going to count 1, 2, like so. And you're going to leave a 3-block gap in between. And then you're going to place that right there. Count 1, 2, and do the same right there. So this is going to be the basic spacing for each of the logs. I'm going to count out 1, 2, and place one there. Leaving a 3-block gap in the middle. Place one there. 1, 2, and then place one there. Then you're going to count 1, 2, 3-block gap, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3-block gap, and then place the final one. This is going to be the basic framework for the pagoda, so, or at least the bottom layer. So what you're going to do is build up by 1, 2, 3, and 4. You just want to raise all of these up by 4 just like so. And just like that. We are going to leave the center right here. What we're actually going to do with that is place a horizontal log, just like so. This is going to mark as our entrance to the pagoda on all 4 sides. Alright, now what you're going to do is going to build up the sides just like this. What you're going to do is place some dark oak stairs within the 2-block gaps. Make sure to leave those 3-block openings open, as those will be the entrance. And you just want to build it around like so. Then the next step is you're going to be taking an upside down stair, just like so, and building it on top of the stairs, like so. You want to go all the way around, just like so. And just like that. Now what you're going to do in this next step is you're going to take your bone blocks and build them up just like so. Make sure that they are all straight and that none of them are crooked like this, because you can tell something looks off, and it looks a lot more consistent and flush if they are all straight. Now the bone block is here to represent the paper walls that you would see in a lot of Japanese and mainly Chinese architectural builds, and I think it does a great job at doing that compared to the quartz block, which looks more like marble in this case, and which I used for my Greek temple tutorial. And I just think that it looks better in the case of paper walls. On this bottom right here, what we're going to do is we're going to take some dark oak buttons, and we're going to place them just like so around the bottom layer of the bone. Just like so. And what we're going to do with the trapdoor. We're going to take them, and on this same layer that the buttons are on, we're going to place some like so. And you want to also place some on the inner edge right here of the entrance as well. You just want to do that all the way around. Just like so. Make sure to get those inner edges, and that's what it's going to look like. Now what you're going to do in this case, this is going to be the first level roof, which is going to be a bit of a tricky step, but if you just follow along with me, then you should have no worries. On the top of the trapdoors, you're going to place a plank, just like so, on each of the trapdoors. I would say that out of everything in this build, the roof segments are going to be the hardest part, but they should be pretty easy as long as you just follow along. Alright, on these gaps right here, what you're going to do is you're going to place a fence gate, just like so, including on the 3-block gap. You just want to do this all the way around. Just like so, and you want to make sure they are opened too and facing the same direction. What you don't want to have is one of them facing this direction. As you can see, consistency is going to be very important in this build. Alright, so once they have all been covered just like so, what you're going to start next is the roof. And like I did say, this is going to be a bit of a tricky process to do because in Japanese architecture, the roof does have some interesting curves in it, especially on the corners. But I'm going to go very slow for this, and I just want you to follow along, and we should be fine. So what we're going to go ahead and start is, what we're going to do, you're going to place some dark oak slabs on top just of these, just like so. And you're going to make a little wall around the building. Just like so. Alright, our next step is going to be, we're going to start on this one right here, bring this out by 1, and build another wall around like so. And you're going to notice the corners are going to be a little empty, so you can just go ahead and fill those in, just like so. You want to be very careful. Just like that. Filling the corners in, and you want to go all the way around. And we'll get this corner as well. And what you're going to do in this one, on the very inner section of the wall right here, I'm going to place some spruce planks just like so. Alright, and now we're going to get to the actual corner of the roof right here. What we're going to do is break each of the corners just like so. Like that. And what you're going to do, this is going to be a bit tricky if you just follow along. You want to go ahead and place a slab on top of those blocks. And then in the middle, another slab. And then build it up just like though. And there you'll have the corner. On the bottom of that, you just want to place your lantern like that. And I'll demonstrate the same on here. Put 2 slabs like so. And you could actually put a plank like so. With the lantern on the bottom. Slabs, plank, lantern. And then once again, slabs, plank, and lantern. And that's going to be the first floor of the pagoda completed. We're going to go ahead and get started on the second floor. So what you're going to do is take your logs once again, and you're going to put a block on this corner, one on top, and you want to get rid of this block on the bottom. Now, there won't be an interior to this build, just like I did on the Greek temple right here. I will leave the interior up to you to fill whatever you would like to put inside of it. And you want to raise the blocks like this by 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like we did on the bottom layer. Now on the very center right here, in the middle of this 3-block gap, we're going to build up 1 block like so, and build it up by 4 once again. Just like so. And you should have something that looks like that. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did on the bottom layer right here. Place some stairs like so, going around. The only difference being is that there's not going to be a sort of middle entrance like there is on the bottom. We're just going to go ahead and fill this in once again. Now we're going to do the upside down stairs just like we did on the bottom floor. Like so. And we'll go ahead and go to the front and do this one more time. Alright, and now this is going to be the same step on the bottom. You want to fill in the empty space with bone blocks that are all facing in the up direction. You want to take your time and figure out if these bone blocks are all flush with each other, in which this case they are. You want to do that. Alright, and you can see the second floor is starting to come along. What we're going to do is place some buttons on the first layer of bone that you see right here. Like that. Then we're going to take our dark oak trapdoor. On the first layer that the bone and the buttons are on, I want to put some all the way around just like so. And then on the top right here, we're going to place some dark oak fences that are all, the fence gates that are all opened and facing in the same direction. Just want to do that all the way around. Alright, now what we're going to do is take your dark oak plank on the top of each of the trapdoors right here, place a plank right here. Alright, now we're going to get started with the roof once again. Once again, we're just going to go take one of these planks and build on top of the fence gates, just like so. Want to be very careful. Just like so. And then what we're going to do in the inner layer is put a plank right here, going all the way around, just like so. And then on the bottom right here, we're going to go down by 1/2 slab and then build around just like so. And remember on the corners to fill those in. You want to go all the way around just like that, and you want to make sure your corners are filled in as well. Alright, and now we're going to get started on the corners right here, and I'll just show you once again if you forgot. You want to remove the corner right here, 1 slab right there on each side, a plank just like that in the middle, and then a lantern like so. Once again, slab, plank, lantern. Remove the corner, slab, plank, lantern. Then remove the corner, slab, plank, and lantern. Alright, that's going to be the second floor complete, and we're going to get started on the final section right here. What you're going to do is the same thing on the corner right here. Build 1 up, remove that supporting bottom block. I want to do the same thing for the center right here. Now my blocks are taking a little bit to load in, so I just want to go ahead and be patient. It might just be a glitch on my end. As you can see, they have loaded in. I want to raise these up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And as you can see, that's going to be our 3rd floor. I want to do the same thing with these stairs. Now, if you were wanting to go ambitious enough, then you could actually replace the dark oak roof with some sort of dark prismarine. I have seen actually quite a few Japanese buildings that do have a dark blue-like roof on the top, so you could do that to emulate that effect. And on this right here, once again, we're going to do the upside down dark oak stair. Just like that. Then, you guessed it, we're filling in the empty space with the bone block. Just like that. And then in the first layer of the bone, putting these buttons all the way around. And once again, on the same level that the buttons are on, we're going to put our trapdoors right there. Like so. On these right here, make sure you put your fence gates that are opened. Like that all the way around. And then on the top of the trapdoors, place your dark oak planks, like so. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the roof one final time. However, this one is going to be slightly different since it is the very top of the pagoda. We're going to go ahead and take one of these planks right here, place a slab on top of the fence gates, just like so. And then you want to take this, go one down one half slab, and just build around like so. And you want to keep doing that, and you want to make sure to fill in your corners as well underneath. Like that. And for the inner layer, we're going to place a layer of these planks. Now we're going to leave this part alone for now, but in the meantime, we're going to go down here, remove the corner, slab, plank, and lantern. You want to repeat this all the way around. Putting a lantern on the bottom. Like that. So you can see the top layer is actually going to be a little bit different from the last two. What we're actually going to do is fill this in with the dark oak plank. We're going to put dark oak slabs around like so, or actually what you can do is place your dark oak stairs going around like that. And this is going to be a 5x5 area. You want to fill this in once again. Place a block in the center just like so, and fill in with a 3x3 border of stairs. Now we have gotten to the last part, which is going to be the top. What you're going to do is you're going to take your polished andesite, your button, your anvils, your stone brick wall, a dark oak fence, and the end rod. What you're going to do on this middle block right here, place an andesite block, put buttons all the way around for some extra detail. Then you want to stack some anvils on top of each other. You're going to place one anvil here. If you're wondering how to stack anvils and entities like this on top, just hold shift and then place. So you want to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, just like so. On the very top here, you want to place a stone brick wall, a dark oak fence, and then an end rod like so. Alright, and that is going to be the general idea of the pagoda. We are going to go on the inside real quick, and you might be wondering how to cover up this empty space. So what we can actually do in this instance, we're going to go ahead and take a dark oak stair and some dark oak slabs, and we're actually going to take some spruce planks. What you want to do is place some upside down stairs going around like so. Now you can, if you wanted to, add multiple levels to this pagoda. If you would like to, you can go ahead and add a staircase, and you can do that. You're going to take your dark oak slab on the very top of this, on the very center as all, and go all the way across. And do the same right here. Go all the way across. And then on this empty space on the top, you want to go ahead and fill this in with spruce planks. This is going to give a bit of a contrast to the dark oak, just so, just so it doesn't look so flush and dark inside. Alright, and you could put whatever you would like on this interior. I'm going to go ahead and leave that up to you guys. And for these right here, these little pockets of grass, what we can actually do is take some bamboo, some grass, the large fern, and some bone meal. You want to place some bamboo randomly, and you want to grow it in different heights. Now, do not follow exactly what I'm doing. This is just sort of as a guideline. You just want to place them randomly and make it seem as if they were not placed with intent, just like so. And you want to go and do the same thing on the other side. And make sure these are all in varying different lengths, so you can go ahead and break them if you would need to. Some ferns and grass, like so. And then on the other side, you want to make sure to grow these. And then place your ferns and your grass. And on this last part right here, you want to make sure they're different heights. Your fern and your grass. Alright, and that should be the result of that. And that is going to be all I have for you in this tutorial. As you can see, the result of the pagoda is very nice, and it definitely does resemble a Japanese style pagoda. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will go ahead and continue to make more tutorials. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed and you have an absolutely wonderful day.